Hi, and welcome to Part 5 of the Boundless Rewards Compensation Plan Training Series, Rank Advancement. Rank advancement is very rewarding, but it can also be very intimidating at first glance. The Boundless Rewards Compensation Plan is simple and straightforward. It's very important to understand rank advancement. Everyone starts out as a brand partner. As a Boundless brand partner, you can begin earning retail profits immediately upon the purchase of your Boundless starter kit, and you can begin building your Boundless team. All told, there are 10 positions or ranks in the Boundless Rewards plan beyond just becoming a brand partner. To keep things simple, let's just look at the first 7: Pearl, Ruby, Royal Ruby, Emerald, Sapphire Executive, Sapphire Elite, and Diamond Ambassador. Remember, as we discussed in Part 1 of this series, to start accumulating BV and earning binary team commissions, you will need to activate your position with 80 PV and qualify by sponsoring one brand partner on the left and one on the right, each with 40 PV. Now that you're ready to move, the first rank in the Boundless Rewards plan is Pearl Executive. Now this is important because Pearl is the foundation of the Boundless Rewards compensation plan. To achieve Pearl Executive, after purchasing your starter kit, simply activate and qualify your position and attain 250 BV in your lesser leg in a weekly pay period. That's it. It's super simple. The next rank is Ruby Executive. To achieve this rank, just reach 700 BV in your lesser leg in a weekly pay period and maintain 40 PV. As a Ruby, you can earn up to 1,000 per week in binary team commission checks. As an example, it would take only 2 business builders, which do not need to be personally sponsored, on your entire lesser leg, sometimes also referred to as your pay leg, to reach 700 BV. Next up is Royal Ruby Executive. To become a Royal Ruby, you will need to have 80 PV, 2 personally sponsored Pearl Executives with a minimum of 1 on each side, who have each generated 40 PV in a month. You will also need at least 2,000 BV in your pay leg. At this rank, your binary team commissions can go to 1,500 per week, and you are now also qualified to earn a 20% leadership matching bonus on your entire first generation down to the next qualified Royal Ruby. Now remember, you're simply building 2 legs. As a reference point, just 6 business builders in your pay leg would generate 2,100 BV. And remember, they do not have to be personally sponsored at this rank. Your next rank is Emerald Executive. Here's where it starts getting exciting. Again, the PV required is only 80, and with only 3 personally sponsored active pearls and 3,000 BV in your pay leg, you can now earn up to 2,000 per week in binary team commissions, plus you are qualified for your second level of leadership matching bonuses. Again, as a reference point, if your entire team added 9 business builders in your pay leg, it would generate 3,150 BV to you. Sapphire Executive is up next. At Sapphire Executive, PV goes to 200, the number of active personally sponsored pearls required is only 4, and the pay leg BV requirement is 5,000. Now it's worth noting that there is still no personal group volume required. Sapphires can earn up to 3,000 in weekly cycle checks and earn 3 levels of leadership matching bonuses. Again, as a reference point, if your entire team, remember that is team production, not just your personal production, added 15 business builders in your pay leg, it would generate 5,250 BV to you, more than meeting the requirement. Sapphire Elite is your next target. To reach Sapphire Elite requires 200 PV, 5 personally sponsored pearls, 7,500 BV in your pay or lesser leg, and personal group volume of 10,000, of which only 5,000 will count from a single leg for ranking purposes. So this is where we introduce the personal group volume requirement. At Sapphire Elite, you can earn up to 10,000 in weekly cycle checks, 4 levels of leadership matching bonus, plus this is the rank where both the weekly lifestyle bonus and leadership bonus pool starts. Now remember that at this point it's not just you. Between you and your entire team, adding 22 business builders to your pay leg adds 7,700 BV, more than meeting the BV requirement, and your personal group volume can come from both your left and right legs. Now we get to the ambassador levels. Diamond Ambassador is up first. Just 200 PV and 6 personally sponsored pearls are required. Pay leg BV is 10,000 and combined PGV personal group volume must hit 15,000 with up to 7,500 coming from a single leg. Diamonds earn 5 levels of leadership matching bonuses. They can also earn up to 15,000 in weekly cycle checks, along with 200 per week in lifestyle bonuses and a minimum 3 shares in the leadership bonus pool. So let's look at the big picture here. We see here an example of the total team personal group volume requirement. Now that can be achieved with just 43 business builders or 375 brand partners if they were all only on 40 PB auto ships, or most likely it's going to end up a number somewhere in the middle. We can break down the lesser leg or pay leg BV requirements in the same way. That shows it can be met with only 29 business builders or 250 brand partners if they were all only on 40 PV monthly auto ships, or again, most likely a mixture somewhere in the middle. Now, it's also worth noting that at Boundless we pay weekly, so if you wanted to take these numbers up to a monthly basis, you'd have to multiply by the number of weeks in the month. But this gives you a good idea of the amount of people you need in a pay period at these levels to qualify at the rank of Diamond Ambassador. Now, there are 3 more ranks above Diamond Ambassador that can take your cycles up to 28,000 per week. Double Diamond, Triple Diamond, and Black Diamond. But we'll cross that bridge when we get there. This leads us to one of the most common mistakes when trying to process compensation plans. We tend to focus on the top ranks before the lower ranks are achieved. This can be very intimidating and lead to discouragement. So let's back up and see what the potential is on the first few ranks. Let's say you added only 1 new brand partner a month for 12 months, and each of those people just did the same, with everyone only activating their position and then maintaining just a 40 PV monthly order. At the end of 1 year, you could have over 4,000 people on your team. Hard to believe? Well, let's do the math together. In the first month, we only sponsor 1 person as stated. We activated our position with 80 PV, and we will now maintain just a 40 PV auto ship. Now, we will have to increase that as we go on as certain rank advancements occur, but we'll get to that in a second. In the second month, we add another brand partner, and our first person adds 1 as well. Now there are 3 of us on the team. In the third month, we now have 7 people on our team. Month 4 is 15 people. Month 5 is 31 people. Now remember, everyone's still just taking baby steps here. This is less than part-time. This isn't even spare time work. In month 6, we now have 63 people on our team, generating approximately 3,800 BV on a monthly basis. Now if we split that between a left and a right side and then divide it down into 4 weekly periods per month, you are now a Pearl. Remember, this example does not factor in spillover, which could greatly speed up this process. Month 7 comes and you're now a Ruby. Month 8 and you now have 255 people helping you to build your future. It's about to get very interesting. Month 9 and you're a Royal Ruby. Now to be fair, at this level, you will need to increase your monthly PV from 40 to 80, but I think with over 500 people on your team, that's not going to be an issue. Month 10, congratulations, you just skipped over Emerald, increased your PV to 200, and became a Sapphire Elite. Month 11, you became a Double Diamond with over 2,000 people on your team, and in month 12, you attained the rank of Black Diamond with over 4,000 people on your team. Now this is from people only adding 1 new brand partner a month, activating with 80 PV, and then just maintaining an auto ship order of only 40 PV, except where you increased yours to 80 and then 200 to qualify at those higher ranks. It does not include any packages, no single samplers, no family samplers, no business builders, and no spillover. Nothing else. Now, of course, some will do more and some will do less. So knowing there are more ranks left to achieve that can earn up to 6 figures a month, let's go in the opposite direction and do far less in the example and say on a part-time basis we only achieve 1/4 of those results. Would achieving the rank of Sapphire Elite over the next 12 months improve your life? This is the power of the Boundless Rewards program. Thank you for watching Rank Advancement.